Emma Raducanu's mom steals the show in Beijing. Party popper watch Renee Zhai's heartfelt moments as she cheers her on. Red heart # clapping hand sign. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. The Beijing crowd was electric. Flags waved. Cameras flashed. And amidst the cheers for Emma Raducanu, there was another figure whose presence was stealing hearts, Renee Zhai, Emma's mother. 4 years, Renee has been Emma's quiet pillar, supporting her daughter through grueling training sessions, high-stakes tournaments, and the spotlight of global fame. But in Beijing 2025, Renee's energy, passion, and heartfelt cheering went viral, making her the unlikely star of the tournament. This isn't just a story about tennis, it's about family, love, sacrifice, and the unshakable bond between a mother and her champion. The road to Beijing. Emma Raducanu's journey to Beijing had been a whirlwind. 2025 was a year of highs and lows, majors, injuries, and a packed schedule. But she arrived in Beijing determined to finish the season strong. Behind the scenes, Renee was her anchor. Known for her humility and calm demeanor, Renee rarely sought attention. Yet she was a constant presence, sitting quietly at Emma's side during training, offering a reassuring nod, a gentle smile, or a quiet word of encouragement. Emma once said in an interview, "My mom is my secret weapon. She knows when to push me and when to let me rest. Her support means everything." But in Beijing, Renee's support would become impossible to ignore. A court full of energy. On match day, the Beijing National Tennis Center was buzzing. Emma stepped onto the court for her second-round match with laser focus. But the camera soon caught something unusual. Renee, in the stands, waving a handmade banner with the words, "Go Emma, my champion." What followed was a cascade of moments that captured the hearts of fans worldwide. Every time Emma won a point, Renee erupted in cheers. She clapped loudly, jumped to her feet, and shouted words of encouragement that echoed through the stadium. Fans in the crowd began filming her. Within minutes, clips of Renee's spirited cheering began circulating on social media, with captions like, "Emma's mom is the real MVP and we want Renee courtside forever." Heartfelt moments. Between sets, cameras repeatedly panned to Renee. Her expressions told a story: pride, joy, worry, and unwavering faith. One particularly touching moment came in the third set, when Emma dropped a point. Renee covered her face with her hands, then stood up, clapped, and shouted, "You've got this, Emma. I believe in you." That moment was replayed hundreds of times online. Commentators called it a pure example of motherly love, while fans made memes and short videos celebrating Renee's cheering style. But Renee herself laughed it off. "I'm just being a mom," she told reporters. "When she's out there fighting, I'm right there with her, cheering like crazy." Behind the scenes. Few know the sacrifices Renee made to support Emma's career. As a single mother, she balanced working full-time while driving Emma to training, managing schedules, and ensuring her daughter had everything she needed to succeed. She rarely gave interviews, preferring to let Emma's performance speak for itself. But behind the scenes, Renee was a strategist of support, coaching Emma through the mental challenges of the sport and reminding her why she started playing tennis in the first place. In Beijing, those years of dedication came together in pure emotional energy. The cameras caught Renee's every reaction, not because she sought fame, but because her love was undeniable. The social media explosion. By the end of Emma's match in Beijing, Renee had become a viral sensation. Clips of her cheering were trending on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Memes popped up, one showing Renee as a superfan, another calling her the most supportive mom in sports history. Fans began making fan accounts dedicated to Renee, posting compilations of her moments at Emma's matches. The hashtag #ReneeRaducanu trended globally. Emma herself noticed. In her post-match interview, she smiled warmly. "My mom stealing the show? That doesn't surprise me. She's my biggest fan, always has been. I love her so much." For Renee, the attention was a surprise. She said, "I never imagined people would notice me. I'm just doing what any parent would do." More than tennis. Renee's impact in Beijing went beyond a single match. She became a symbol of parental love in sports, a reminder that behind every champion is someone who believes in them unconditionally. Her presence inspired a wave of stories from fans sharing their own experiences cheering for loved ones. Social media filled with posts like, "My mom is my Renee Zhai." For young athletes, Renee became a figure of inspiration not because of athletic achievement, but because of her role in nurturing someone else's dream. Emma's response. In the days after the Beijing match, Emma dedicated several social media posts to her mother. She posted clips of Renee's cheering with captions like, "My biggest fan, my biggest heart red heart # and love you forever, Mom." She even surprised Renee with a special gift, a custom-made jacket embroidered with Renee Zhai, #1 fan, and a note reading, "Thank you for believing in me even when I doubted myself. You make every point worth fighting for." For Renee, the moment was priceless. "I don't need the headlines," she said. Seeing Emma smile after a match, that's my victory. A cultural moment. Renee's cheering in Beijing became more than a personal moment, it became a cultural moment. Sports networks, lifestyle magazines, and fan blogs all covered her story, calling her the heart of Emma's journey. Analysts discussed the emotional side of tennis, noting that players often perform better knowing they have loved ones in the crowd. Renee embodied that emotional force. For fans, it was a reminder that sports aren't just about scores and titles, they're about the human connection behind the game. Renee's legacy. Renee Zhai may not have a Grand Slam title, but in Beijing she won something perhaps even greater, a place in the hearts of millions worldwide. Her candid joy, her heartfelt support, and her motherly love became a narrative that transcended tennis. She showed that the story behind every athlete matters just as much as their victories. Emma said it best in a heartfelt Instagram post. "My mom's cheering was louder than any crowd. She's my real champion. Love you, Mom." For Renee, her legacy is simple. "I just want Emma to know I'm always here for her, win or lose." The ripple effect. The impact of Renee's moments in Beijing continues. Young fans and parents across the world now speak of the Renee effect, the idea that emotional support, encouragement, and presence can fuel greatness. In tennis clubs from London to Los Angeles, parents can be seen cheering with renewed passion. Sports commentators began referencing Renee's energy as a case study in parental support for athletes. Even Emma has started a conversation about it. She told a press conference, "Every athlete has a support system." Renee showed the world what that can look like. As Emma continues her journey on the court, Renee will be there, banner in hand, heart on sleeve, cheering her on. And for Beijing 2025, that is a moment we will never forget. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.